Hello everyone and welcome to The Vortex, where lies and falsehoods are trapped and exposed, coming to you from the eternal city, St. Peter's, Rome, right over my shoulder here. I made a habit sometimes when I come to Rome of just hanging out in St. Peter's Square and looking to see if I can meet any pilgrims or anyone else who's Catholic along the way and just talk and share stories from around the world. I ran into two such couples this past Wednesday, I believe it was. Two Canadian couples with two children each, both all teenagers for each side. And it was interesting. We got talking, went out on a nice little dinner and visited together. And they had a problem with the church in that they couldn't know. They said they couldn't know that what the church said was correct, that the Bible, how do we know the Bible is right? How do we know the church is correct? But interestingly enough, at the end of dinner they said, you know, we really want to believe, and it's not that we don't, it's just that we want to know with a certainty. That encapsulates everything that is the story with modern man today in relationship to the church. The scientific revolution of the 17th century and the Industrial Revolution and modernism has so left modern man ill-equipped to deal with faith that the church somehow seems antiquated, almost archaic, or a relic, something that belongs in a museum when you're talking about faith. This couple, these two couples, were so indicative of everything that is the problem with modern man and modern culture today. We're so enamored with the immediate and something that appeals to our senses that we simply cannot take any time to think about the more in-depth, the more tranquil, the more transcendent aspects of our being. Our world is so immersed with just the immediate that the actual transcendence somehow seems to have just lost all importance. As Thomas Aquinas would tell us, it's actually the other way around. The transcendent is what keeps the physical world in order, keeps everything together. And this is what we're missing in the church today. We're missing that bold declarative statement of saying the faith is what matters. As St. Paul tells us, in the end, only three things abide: faith, hope, and love. And the greatest of these is love. We have faith that what we believe in, what we hope for in the future, will be finally that love of God and being enraptured in it. But when you walk around a world today so immersed in the noise and all the confusion and the traffic and the hubbub and all of the things that grab your sensory attention away so that your mind could almost not concentrate and dwell on what needs to be dwelt on, you have to ask yourself, well, how does the church face these kinds of questions in the 21st century? In a world drowning in noise and technology and science, how does the church speak to those depths in the souls of men that they want to know the truth, they want to believe? We're going to be talking about all of these issues for an entire week here in Rome. From the Eternal City, St. Peter's Square, I'm Michael Voris for The Vortex. God bless you.
Please help us keep delivering these kinds of messages that so desperately need to be heard and acted on. Join RealCatholicTV.com today as a premium subscriber. Become immersed in the faith established by Jesus Christ. The Catholic Church is the only hope against evil because that is its God-given mission. As our Lord said, apart from me, you can do nothing. Join RealCatholicTV.com today as a premium subscriber and come to learn and love Christ more deeply.